Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everybody. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. So excited. You know Regina got to come in and sing it. She be coming in hot, y'all. You see her playing on the phone?
I'm not playing on the phone. I'm working. Can you mind your business?
You see this what I got to deal with, y'all, on Saturday morning.
Anyway, happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday to you. If you are watching, we want to make sure that you do us a favor and share because sharing is caring. And
Yeah. Tag somebody today and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. Be in the driver's seat.
so we're just going to go ahead and get into it today. Our word of the day is collaboration.
Yeah, you came up with that. Let's get with it.
Well, no, my first word I came in with was stupidity.
Right. And
And
I told her I wasn't going to participate in that
you
conversation,
know,
y'all.
stupidity didn't actually go over well with Dr. T.
Right. It didn't go over well at all. And I decided that, you know what? I wouldn't participate. So what's up? Let's talk about collaboration.
So when I'm thinking about collaboration, I'm thinking about um, people in the city of Pontiac, Detroit, all over the world. I think a lot of people run in their own lane,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't think about how do I grow, how do I get to the finish line, how do I elevate myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to learn this over the years. You can't elevate yourself by yourself.
That's true. No
Well, let me
man.
say it again. You can't elevate yourself by yourself.
That's
You
true.
can't. You can
Right.
be your own brand. You can do this, do that, but you can't actually move and conquer things by yourself.
Yeah, no man is an island, right? So we
Yeah.
all need someone. But what I found, and shout out to all the collaborators because there are some people who can literally be beneficial to each other, but
Hmm.
they gatekeep. So for
Well,
those
no,
who
what does
don't,
gatekeep mean?
yeah,
When you
they
say gatekeep,
gatekeep.
what do you
That
mean?
that means that they keep their knowledge, they keep all the tools that can help you
Hmm.
advance and help you win to themselves. So in that case, I think that they even may be intimidated and not wanting you. They think that maybe your brand or maybe what God has given you is going to be greater than what God has given them. And to me, God has created all of us unique. We all have our own special step. And I can't do what you do, and you can't do what I do. We may do some of the things the same, but we have our own step. So when you collaborate with people, what you're doing is really helping sharpen each other.
So iron sharpens iron, right?
Right.
Is
That's
that what they
that's
say, right?
that's a
Iron sharpens iron. So
not it is biblical though.
well,
Not
okay, right,
yeah.
right, right. We're about to go to the Bible for a minute,
You
right? That's
right.
why she
That's
didn't want
right.
me to say stupidity because I wanted the word today to be stupidity.
No, that
And the
ain't
reason,
why.
well, no, the reason I wanted the word to be stupidity was because people just don't. People do stupid things. I mean, I hate to say it, they do stupid things. They don't make good decisions,
That's true.
and they're all about themselves.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm gonna get off that because you didn't want me to, talk about that too much
We
today.
talked about it last couple weeks ago.
Well, you know what?
We still there.
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Sometimes you get to a space and you just don't leave.
Right. Good
Right?
morning, V
You
babe.
leave, but you don't leave, right?
Yeah. Good
But
morning.
let you know today we are accepting calls today. What's our calling number?
Yeah, 248-905-1128. 248-905-1128. We do have a special person in the studio today. So we are accepting calls today. And
And then
good morning to you, V babe.
so we also giving away Keep Sweat tickets. I know
Yeah.
we got one person out there we owe 2 tickets to, but we
Yeah.
got 4 tickets total. So we got 2 tickets that we're giving away to Keith Sweat. You guys, if
Yeah.
you want to hear somebody crying, just go ahead and go to the concert and go see Keith Sweat so you
Yeah,
can
go with your
cry.
boo. Yeah, go let them sing a few songs to you.
Or he also has this number. You can call in. You can ask him questions like he's the man when it comes to giving advice about relationships too.
I ain't mad at Keith. Come
Okay,
on, come
Keith, get
through,
your hustle
Keith.
on. Get your hustle on.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, this morning, if you're watching, just go make sure give us a share. Engage with us this morning. Give us a share. If you are new to our page, make sure that you actually follow us on Facebook, and then if you're on YouTube, just make sure you subscribe. But
Yeah. So a collaboration. I'm excited even today. I had the opportunity to see collaboration come full circle.
today,
So today, yeah.
yeah.
So early this morning, I saw women from all over. We are having a conference today, the emergency. And if you all have been watching the podcast, you saw those young ladies, Ebony, Sierra, and Kim, come on promoting the show. I mean, promoting their conference. Well, women came from all over California, New York, New Jersey, Tennessee. So it was women that's from Saginaw, Pontiac, Waterford, Detroit, Flint, all over came together to come in the room to be in this space, intentionally wanting to be there. And these are entrepreneurs, these are just women just normal women working.
Can you let me
9
get
to
a word
5.
in?
Yeah, but you asked me, so I'm telling
So
you.
I know you give me a long answer. I want to get a word in because I got some questions.
Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
So
Yeah.
how did you guys come up with the conference, the title? How did that come up?
That
Whose idea was it?
Okay, so Sierra, Ebony, and Kim were doing a staycation somewhere, and they just came up with the idea together. And they just decided who they wanted to be in the room and began to invite speakers, and those speakers began to invite people. So,
So I like that you guys are collaborating because you got people from different states, but you also got people, hometown people.
oh yeah, we
People
got some
from
people
actually
right
from
here
Yak, from Pontiac.
that are attending. Yeah.
Let's give some shout outs to the people that actually are from Pontiac.
So I know that Courtney's Juicy Juice will be in the room, so congratulations to her. We had some people win in Pontiac. I know Mackenzie and her friend won tickets. I know that Dr. Tanoa will be in the room, and there's some other women. I don't know everyone's name, but there was a video that they put up, so I'm not sure who everyone is. But I do know that there were some sponsors around that helped this event happen.
Shout out to all the sponsors for whatever you did. Shout out to people that collaborate and that actually believe in what you're doing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need somebody to, believe in you or just encourage you or just get, you know what, you can do this. And what I love about it, like I said, is those women who are in the room, they were not intimidated by women.
Well, here's the thing. Collaboration and just honestly giving a person a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Because you never know what a person's going through, exactly what they're thinking. You may think that everything is good on the outside, but the inside they may be tore up.
Well, if
They
you're
may
an
have some mental
entrepreneur,
issues.
if you're an entrepreneur, you definitely always have things on your mind.
So basically, what you said, everybody, all four of us in this room, we got some things going on. We got.
Oh
some,
yeah,
just
I'm
all
looking at
fucked up in the
entrepreneurs.
head.
No, I'm not agreeing to that. But what I am gonna say is that we all have things going on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, so that's good. So I'm excited for the collaboration.
So yeah.
V-Base putting names out there. Come on, V-Base. I love it. That you
Who
put it out
else?
there.
Who else is going to be in it? So is the conference sold out today?
It is.
It is sold out.
It is.
So nobody can come to the door and want to get in.
No.
So you guys not got somebody come to the door want to get in. Y'all gonna say y'all not gonna let them in?
No, because their plate has been counted. Like everything is done, and that's one thing. Since we are talking about collaboration, one thing that I've learned: people are last minute. Like when people are having events, they need you to get your tickets. They need to know that you're going to be in the room. I understand that people money be funny sometimes, but we are a generation that literally waits to the last minute for everything.
Well, the good thing about tickets now that you can go to Afterpay, you can go to
Yeah.
Affirm, you can do anything you want to do now these days. You ain't got to pay now; you pay later.
Yeah, but
You know.
think about this though, Regina. It be when people who are giving events, and you know this because you just did an event a few months ago. When you are giving events, you need people to really show up. You need people. If you're gonna buy a ticket, buy a ticket. Stop dragging your feet. Stop waiting. Get in the room. You know.
Well, you know what? I can't. You know what? Let me just say this. Sometimes people just do the last minute thing.
They
And what
do
can
last
you do?
minute.
And that's just the norm that people do last. Some people prepare for certain things, right?
Mhm.
But you got people that are last minute. And
Listen.
it's really honestly nothing that you can do. TEDx, they had their space,
Yeah.
right? And then because they sold out, and then they got a bigger place.
Yeah,
right?
but that was good though.
Yeah.
That was a good thing. But I'm talking about when people are having conferences, the conference centers don't want to hear that you got 20 people that's gonna pay at the door. They want their money right then and there.
Well, that means they just have to pay it up.
Your speakers who are coming in, you paying for people to fly in. Like there's things that happens with events that people who don't give events that have no knowledge of. So yeah, we need to do better as people. Planning is essential. You're right, V-Base. All right, what you got? What we doing?
I have nothing else right now. Nothing else. I think I'm
She's
still sleepy.
speechless. Wait,
No,
she's
I think I'm still
speechless, y'all.
sleepy.
I don't think she's
I'm
I don't think
still
she's
sleepy.
sleepy. She wanted to talk about stupidity, y'all, and I shut that down, so she ain't hype no more.
But did she say she shut it down?
Yeah.
Hell no.
See what I'm saying?
See, no. See, now you're gonna make me go there. You
What?
shut down stupidity. See, you telling the whole world
Yeah, did I shut
that
down?
no.
That's not a
You
good
don't-
word.
No, that's not a good word at all. No. So we had a disagreement with stupidity because I want to say stupidity. Let me look up the chat GP967.
Good morning,
about,
Marlis.
what's another word for stupidity, Santi? What's another word?
What's another word for
What's
stupidity?
another word for stupidity? Since you don't like
What's
that.
another word, Marlis, for
What is
stupidity?
another word for stupidity? Can somebody
on.
help me out?
Help
What is
Regina
another
out.
word for stupidity?
Not knowledgeable.
Well, I need another. Who said that?
That was me.
what is another word for
See, no knowledge at all. Thank you, Marlis.
stupidity?
No knowledge at all.
What's another word for
What's
stupidity?
another word, V-Banks?
For stupidity? Let me see. Foolishness, ignorance, lack of judgment, poor thinking, nonsense. Okay, I like nonsense.
You like
What's your
nonsense?
nonsense?
Come on.
Okay, let me
Let's
just
talk
be
about
serious.
nonsense.
So when I was saying stupidity, I'm just, you know what, I'm having fun this morning.
Okay.
You know, I'm not mad or anything at anybody. Sometimes you just gotta say things just to get people out, a little bit out of their element. You know, piss people off sometimes. Sometimes you gotta say stuff to get people to thinking. You know, well, you've been ignorant this morning because of the things that you said to your spouse or someone. Well, you've been ignorant due to the fact that you said something to someone maybe you shouldn't have said. Well, you're being stupid. Well, you're being ignorant due to the fact that you didn't say good morning when you got up this morning. Are you being stupidity because you went to Dunkin' Donuts and you didn't say thank you when they gave you a croissant? Are you being stupid? Are you being
Wait a
ignorant?
minute,
due to the
V-Banks
fact-
put a whole thing up there.
I love it.
V-Banks said absurdity. I
She
love
said-
it. Mindlessness. Negativity.
Incompetence.
Man, I love this.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
I like the nonsense. But you know what? That's good because you know why? Being all those words, you got to think about it. You need to be more nice to people. In the
Yeah.
morning when you wake up and you see, good morning. You're going to Dunkin' Donuts or you're getting your coffee or you're going to McDonald's, wherever you're going. Good morning. You know what I mean? Happy to see someone. Happy to be alive. See how I turn that around?
See, I see.
You
You
know,
so good. Look
right?
at
Turn that around.
Girl, you so good.
You know, you walk into the building.
Look at
Good
you.
morning. You walk into the grocery store. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know, you
got
walk
people
into
saying
work.
Good morning. To
Good
you, too.
morning. You know, good morning.
Good morning, Mackenzie Lee.
So you see that turn it around from stupidity to ignorant to being positive. You be positive. You don't be ignorant. You don't be incompetent. You nice to people because you never know when you need someone,
That's true.
right? You never know.
Now you talking
know?
right. Yeah, you never know.
So-
Kindness trumps foolishness all the time.
So I'm
You're
super
right.
excited today because we have this guest in the studio that we've been trying to give, I don't know, probably about a year and a half, probably 2 years,
It's been
right?
about 2 years.
It's probably
yeah.
been about 2 years.
And
She
she's
pro-
in the building.
She's in the building, and she represents her own brand. You
Yeah.
know, when you can represent your own brand with your own clothing line, your shirts, and then you're an actress, you're an entrepreneur. She's all that in a bag of chips, right?
Yeah, and if you all have been watching, we have been repping her brand for 3 weeks. So we were gearing up for the show. We were
Gearing
repping
up.
her brand. So if you
we
have
thought she was
been
going to bring us
watching-
goodies today, but
Yeah,
I don't
she,
see no
she was
shirt.
like, "Look, it's
I don't
raining
see no
outside."
nothing. I
She
mean, we
said
have
it's raining
nothing
outside.
today.
She said it's raining.
She says raining.
Yeah. So we excited. After we come back from break, we have the only one, Davita Reed, in the building. This is the woman herself who created Women Hustle Harder. We're excited to have her in the building. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Well, you know what? It's
Yeah.
funny because, you know, people, when they say, well, what name do you want to put out there? She said, Vita. Right? Is that what you said? Right?
Vita
Vita
Michelle.
Michelle.
Mhm.
So, me, Vita Michelle. So, you're never going to forget that name. You know why? Because it's Vita Michelle. Now, she was just said Vita, but she said Vita Michelle. Me, I rock my whole name now. People can't even remember they can remember my first name, right? So, remember Vita Michelle. She got Tubi movies.
Yeah, she got Tubi movies. Listen,
Tubi movies up the butt. She got Tubi
Listen.
movies up the butt.
She got the 40 under 40.
40
She got
under 40.
Yes.
She got the 40 under 40 award, didn't she?
Yeah, she got the
That's
40 under
huge.
40. It is huge. And guess what? She right here from our town, right here from the Yak.
Did you say your town?
I said
you
my
changed
town,
it.
your town,
You
our
changed it.
town. That's
You changed it.
Well, I said it. You just want to fight.
Because I'm older than all
Right?
y'all.
I'm-
So, it's
so
my
for all
town
those who
first.
are watching, Divine 26 is the name of her brand too, the name of her store. That's her brand, y'all. But I'm not tussling with Regina this morning. So I need y'all to know that. So for all of those that's watching, ain't no tussle this morning.
No
Just
tussling.
prayer, okay? We'll be right back. Master Baker Sierra Crudup, owner of Delicious Sweets Bake Shop and Craven Cookies, located at 203 South Washington Street in Saginaw, Michigan, inside of the SVRC Marketplace. If you're looking for delicious sweets, this is the place to stop in. They specialize in homemade desserts and one-of-a-kind custom cakes. They can be reached at 248-836-8080 or dsibakeshop.com.
It's Joe at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet in Waterford. This tax season, your money can go further at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet.
It's Regina's Refund Advantage.
Whatever you bring in, refund or down payment, I'll match it up to $500 to get you into a new or used vehicle stress-free.
We have great selection and we will get you approved.
And for your tax refund information, visit Regina. She's the queen of car loans. Regina, the queen of car loans.com.
Down payment match up to $500? Go to reginathequeenofcarloans.com.
It's Joe.
And we are back, and in the studio we have today Vita Michelle. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Listen, I'm so pumped, y'all. So, like Regina said, it's been a couple of years since we were able to get you here, but we got you now.
You know what's funny?
What?
I was on y'all show when y'all were on, what's that, Telegraph?
That was
It was a
Regina-
long
yeah,
time ago.
Yeah, Regina had the bottom
Yeah,
line. You
yeah,
and
yeah,
Sangia.
You
had
were?
the bottom
Yeah.
line.
When I
don't
first started
remember that.
Divine 26.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Wow, that means my mind.
Listen, her mind. I'm so excited. I do want to share with them some of your bio. Is that okay?
Okay.
So she is an entrepreneur, an actress, and a motivational speaker. She herself is born and raised in Pontiac. She's passionate about inspiring young people to believe in themselves and chase their dreams. This really caught me right here because she's interested and she's passionate about pouring into young people. She is the founder of Divine 26, a clothing brand built around empowerment and the message women hustle harder, encouraging people to stay focused, work hard, and push through challenges. Listen, you're not just a pretty face, you're not just a talented actor, but you went to school. You got some credentials behind your name. She has a bachelor in science and business. So listen, y'all, this is a woman about her business. But I want to stop and say this. I remember reaching out, and Gil was trying to get you on the show. It's been about 2 years. And he said you were the only person he knew that hustled and made money. And he gave us a amount, and I don't want to put your business in the street, but he was like, she made money. And for that, I am so proud of her. Like, he was singing your praises.
But I think
So,
that she said that she made a lot of money doing the good time of was it COVID?
whether it was COVID or.
No, I'm just saying though, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
impressive, but you were able to do it at the crib. So let's kind of talk about
In
let's
the
just-
basement.
Let's jump right into it. So, most people who are watching, they know your name, they know your brand. If they don't even know your real name, they know about Women Hustle Harder. So let's just get right into it. Let's talk about it. Women Hustle Harder.
So it all started with Divine 26. Divine 26, I started selling clothing.
Mhm.
And I used to always say, this is just the foundation. And I didn't even realize what I was saying. I just knew that it was going to be bigger than just clothing.
Mhm.
So from there, I started doing the small business expos because
Yeah.
I wanted to create a space for non-brick and mortar businesses. I was selling clothes out of my basement online.
All right.
And so I did that. And then I started business consulting because a lot of the new business owners, they didn't have marketing materials. They didn't have tablecloths. Their businesses weren't registered. So I started doing business consulting. It just kind of all flowed. And from there, I got my first acting gig just because I was, popular in Pontiac and they wanted to see Pontiac people in the movie. And then from there, just kept going. It just layer after layer after layer. But it's a God thing. It's a purpose thing for me.
Amen.
So you're rocking your brand, Women
Mhm.
Hustle Harder, and I know I have the sweatshirt, and we got the other shirts.
Yeah, I
that we
got
have.
t-shirts, sweatshirts,
So,
hats.
so how did you actually come up with the brand Women Hustle Harder? Because we do. So where did that come? Did you just wake up one morning and said, "Hey, women hustle harder because we do"?
So
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I've been working since I was 13.
All right.
And so even in college, I had 2 work-study jobs. No, was it 2 or 3? But my friends used to, joke and call me a Mexican because I didn't go to all the parties and all of that. I would always have some type of job.
Yeah.
And so it started with Lady Hustler. I used to call myself a Lady Hustler. And then I started, selling jackets and T-shirts and everything with women, Lady Hustler on them. And then for some reason, that just didn't stick with me. So I changed it to Women Hustle Harder, and that just kind of like flew off the, yeah. And so then I copyrighted it and trademarked it. And so that is my brand. And I really started like honing in on it because the boutique market was oversaturated. And I wanted to create something that you can only get from me.
Yeah.
Like, Women Hustle Harder, it belongs to me. It's registered to me. So you can't get it anywhere else. And then it's just a conversation starter. It's a statement piece. It speaks for so many women. And people wear it and they're proud. They feel good when they wear it. You know, it's a
'Cause you got good quality.
Thank you.
It's good
First of all, let's
quality.
talk about that
The
sweatshirt.
quality.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Yes.
The quality, because I went. Let me say this. So, I went down to the Arts and Crafts, right? And I went in a store, and I ended up buying a sweatshirt. And so I got navigated to your spot from Dr. T and the mayor.
Okay.
And when I actually felt your sweatshirt, I'm like, this is good quality.
Thank you.
Because normally when you buy people gear, right, it's not always good quality. Because I can go in the nicest stores in the mall, Somerset, or even Fairlane, and their material is not nice. It's cheap. You paying more, but the quality is not good. And I pay for quality. Because I don't really like sweatshirts, honestly. So when I started rocking your brand, I'm like, oh, good
Yeah,
quality.
it's soft, and I like in the fact that
Feels
I
good.
even have to get mine special made because I needed a bigger size. But I like the fact you not only did you go out of the way, you'll ship it to me, you'll tell me I can come pick it up, so you make it accessible. And so when I think about Women Hustle Harder, I'm really thinking about like I literally see your face, and I think about the ways that you look out for women. One of the things you said was you started the small business expos. Let's kind of talk about that. I know you said that you really wanted to help business owners. How did that work? Did you bring that here first, or where did that originate?
Yeah, so I've only done the expos here in Pontiac.
Okay.
Now I've attended others outside of Pontiac, but I've only done them in Pontiac.
Okay.
And I've been sponsored by Baker College. Some clubs have sponsored me. I've partnered with the city of Pontiac, Oakland County for Small Business Saturday. Over the last 10 years, it's just kind of, been building. So my name is in the room when it comes to small business community and expos and vendor events. Just because I kind of do it with my eyes closed. And I've been doing it for so long that, I had that relationship with the small business owners. They know that it's going to be organized. They know, what to expect. They know, you know what I mean? And so I'm actually planning another I call them Passion Expo events, because I say anything that you do when it comes to your business, it should, be behind passion, because sales gonna get slow, things aren't gonna go right. But what's gonna push you to keep going? I lost everything that I've had in a flood. I'm talking about $30,000 worth of signage, clothing, everything. When we had that flood a few years ago, I think it was 2023, and I had to start over. I don't know if you guys realize, but Divine 26 was in Women Hustle Harder, kind of didn't sell anything for a couple years because I had to come out of that. Like, I had insurance, but I had the correct insurance. And so that's another thing. I think things happen to me so I can kind of let other people know what not to do or what to do. A lot of times things happen to us and we say, God, why me?
Yeah.
It's me because I'm the voice.
Yeah.
you know, so a lot of bad things that happen to me, I kind of just like, okay, God, why? This is why. So I can let other people know that you need to have this, this, and that. This happened to me. I don't want it to happen to you. Or I went through this, so you can have the blueprint. You don't have to go search for it. I already have it. Here you go. Yeah. So.
But what's your vision, though? What's your vision? I mean, you got Women Hustle Harder now. So 10 years from now, right? Because you're in your 40s, right? Because it was.
Oh no, I'm almost there though.
Okay, right. Okay, 40 and under, right? 40 and under, right? Sorry. So, what's 10 years from now? Where do you see your brand, Women Hustle Harder? Because if you live, breathe your brand, that's you. You walk it all day. I mean, you got people in Pontiac buying it, but where do you see yourself 10 years in the world, as far as your clothing line?
I see global. I see speaking events. I see branches of investors where there's stores all around. I see children's events happening. It's not just about adults, but it's like the youth. I see families. I see large scale events. I had a vision, and I'm just kind of going through it in my mind because I'm a visionary. But I see all of these things happening. 10 years from now, the world is going to know about Women Hustle Harder. I'm very strategic on making sure they're in almost all my movies. The movie,
I was going to ask that question.
Very strategic in my marketing, and I don't even have to do it all the time. The producers and the directors kind of place my business in the films without me even asking, whether I'm in them or not. They're holding a coffee mug that says "Women Hustle Harder," or someone is wearing a T-shirt that they bought for me, and I don't even have to pay for it. Sometimes they just do it, and so that's how I
collaboration,
know.
though. That's free collaboration.
No,
That's
and it's
collaboration, though.
purposeful,
Right.
Because
Right.
yes, God is placing these things, doing these things for me. I don't even have to do it; He's doing it, and that's why I'm so grateful, and that's how I know that. The way it's flowing for me, it's not a Davita thing. It's not a Vita thing. It's a God thing. So He's using me. I'm just a vessel.
Yeah, I love that.
Good.
I love this. And so, you said Passion Expo events. And I like the fact that you said passion, because when we're passionate about things, we will go forth. We will do it with everything in us. And you also mentioned this is a God thing. So everybody who know me know that I've always given God glory for these things. I don't take anything for granted. And so for you to be able to talk about your vision like that, what you see, if you don't see it, it can't happen. You got to see it before it happens for manifestation to take place. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about seeing the brand grow. But let's kind of talk about some of the hardships that come with it, because you mentioned early on when it gets slow, when people not coming through the door, women still got to hustle harder. So let's kind of talk about what that looks like when traffic slows down.
So when traffic slows down, you just kind of have to learn how to pivot. And that could be putting yourself in rooms. That could be taking some classes, some marketing classes. That could be going on Eventbrite and seeing what events are out there outside of your city. That could be watching some YouTube University. That could be just giving your customers something new. Me and these films are giving my customers something new.
Yeah.
Like these films, like it all ties in together. That's what I said. It's just Divine 26 was the foundation, but they all tie in together. Like everything circles.
laughing.
It's a circle. It's a full. It always comes around full circle.
Some of your characters, though. I'm laughing because some of your characters in the movie, when you said the movies. But go ahead, Regina. I know you had a question.
Yeah, so let's talk about movies for a second. So how did you land, like, your first role in Tubi? Well, let me ask you this. Two questions. How many Tubi movies do you have out now?
The end of last year, I had 30-something. I've already completed 6 this year, and I have 2 in June. So, and then I have another one in September that I signed a contract for. So, yeah. Probably heading towards 40.
Wow, that's good. 40 movies.
That's 30.
Now,
That's
they're
a 40 and
not
under.
already. Yeah.
That's 38.
40 and under. What? Oh, 40 and under almost. Right. So your
I'll
first
be
role.
38 this year. Look at these
Yeah, you
numbers.
got
These
your movies.
numbers.
That's what's called
Movie.
40 and under. So your first role, what was your first role that you played? Were you 12, 13 years old? Not Tubi, but let's go way back before Tubi.
So
Your first role.
this word, purpose, again. This happened 4 years ago. I was never interested in the arts as far as being a performer or an artist or an actress. Brandon Lee, he's from Pontiac. He was executive producing his first film, Quick Money. He asked me, Ro, and some other people from Pontiac to be in his film just because he wanted to show Pontiac some love. I didn't even have any lines. I did it. As soon as the lights came on, the camera's up, I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to tell my story. Okay, God, I thought it was going to be a book, and it could still be in a book, but I'm like, okay. So I started taking classes, and it's just been flowing. 4 years, almost 40 movies is crazy.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen like that. So again, I'm talking about purpose. God has opened these doors. It was nothing that I did because I can't remember what I ate yesterday,
All right.
but I can remember some lines, and then I do it well. And so I'm continually growing. So it's a God thing. It's a God thing.
So is there perks with movies? Like, do you get to keep the designer clothing? Do you get, is there perks?
So we provide our own clothing most of the time.
Oh, so you wear your own stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, independent
So you
film.
get free food? Do y'all get free food?
Yeah, we do get free food. I will say there's not a whole lot of money in it for the
Okay.
time that you put in. Now, we get,
You get compensated.
but for the amount of time you're on set, if you break it down by the hour, yeah, no. But the perks, the networking and the opportunities that come with it, it's worth it.
Helps elevate your career, basically.
Yeah,
Elevate you
yeah.
to
And
the
then,
next
like
level.
I said, I'm throwing my brand in there
Yeah,
every chance I
yeah,
get, and so it all works. It all works out for me.
Yeah.
So we do have you can call in this morning. If you have some questions for Vita Michelle, you can call in at 248.
905-1128.
And we are giving away Keep Sweat tickets today, so don't forget about that. If you won before, you still can call in and have a conversation with us.
So, Vita, you talked about children. You talked about working with kids. What is something that do you have like a program that you're already developing so that you can roll out with the children?
It's so funny that you asked me that. So over the years, I have done events for kids. Not a whole lot, but I have, and it's usually around the holiday season. Um, I'm kind of like breathless right now because I attended River Rouge's high school musical yesterday, and I just sitting there in tears, like, God, what is it that you want me to do with the kids? Let me know. I want to be in this arena of things. Like, tell me what it is that you want me to do. He has not told me exactly yet, but I really, really, really want to hone in on the youth, and whatever that may be, I'm ready because I've been speaking at schools this year, and it's kind of crazy because this school year, last year and this year, I've been getting calls to come speak, and it's been frequent. And it's just like, God, what are you doing? What do you need me to do? What's happening right now? And I know that it's real because I'm getting emotional, talking about it. So I don't know what that may look like, but it's happening, and I'm sure it's going to happen soon.
Yeah.
I had some kid, Project Excel, come visit my store. Shout out to Chris Jackson. He sponsored their T-shirts. So they had the shopping experience a few weeks ago. But just small things and I guess you shouldn't call it small, but because it's always a community collaboration.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Collaboration.
So not only did the kids get their experience, but Chris Jackson invested in my business. He paid for their shirts, and so, I don't know what God is going to do with the kids and me and Divine 26 and Women Hustle Harder, but he's doing something. I can't say right now, but I was just sitting in a theater yesterday watching these kids perform and saying, God, what is it you want me to do with these kids?
Well, shout out to the new administration for the city of Pontiac and all the young individuals. I mean, the older ones.
Tanisha has been doing an amazing job.
Yeah, shout out to Tanisha.
Yeah, shout out to Tanisha.
Yeah.
So,
do
so
the events, like, isn't she like the city coordinator, events coordinator?
Recreational
coordinator. Yeah.
So
Shout
she plans a lot of the youth events, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything like that in I don't know how long. So
Yeah, this is good for
it's
our
the
youth.
young. It's the younger crew.
Yeah, I
That's
love it.
planning everything. It's not the 60 and the 70-year-olds, the ones that they're kind of like sitting back and letting Pontiac go to another level. But listen, so everybody has slow seasons, right? I know in the car business it's slow. When everybody is slow, I'm trying to figure out how I can get up and what I can do, right? So what do you do? How do you stay motivated when it's slow? Or sounds like things are never slow because you pivot to do other things, but how do you
things
motivate
get
yourself?
slow, and that's what causes the pivot. Like I said, I'll give my customer something new. That could be like the branding. So it's just not Women Hustle Harder across the T-shirt now. You got the hearts. You got events. You got holidays that I kind of coordinate with. And then you have events. Yeah, you involve your customers, like Women's History Month, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I did a collaboration with the first 50 women that were
you did.
nominated to go on the back of the shirt. So their names were on the back of the shirt. So I, come up with ways that my customers can feel like
We
they're
want some
part.
jogging pants, though. Like, we want
So
the
I used to have
whole
jogging pants,
look.
but my manufacturer, they switched up the material and it wasn't quality. And so I have to find a new one. Because I'm not just going to sell anything just to sell it. Yeah, and then my customers are wearing stuff from 6, 7, 8 years ago, and I want to keep that standard. I don't want the sheen thing where you wear it a couple times and now it's not worth anything. You're tossing it or you're just wearing it around the house. I want you to be able to wear it and wear it constantly for years. So
It's like good material. You want that
yeah.
good
I want the
material.
jogging pants though.
Yeah.
I want
I
them-
promise you,
Yeah.
fall,
I don't want them tight at the bottom. I want the straight leg.
fall, you'll have some more jogging suits.
Okay.
Trust me, you're not the only customer asking, but I just can't push out anything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
She can't just- she just can't
somebody
push
bought me
out
some
something.
Jordans, and I want to wear my Jordans.
What color
with my
was it?
jogging suit? They blue. They
Okay.
blue. I want to wear my
Okay, you gotta send me the shade of blue.
Yeah, I was-
or maybe we can just get
But
this.
it don't even wear other
or-
color because they'll buy me another pair, so
Okay,
it don't
oh,
matter. Yeah,
okay.
they'll buy me another pair.
I need one of them in my life.
I know you gotta get you a sister who can do that. Just drink a little
Oh,
water.
she's sitting across
and
from me. Got
it. So you know what?
Oh, you talk too much. You talk too much.
I love you too. So I'm excited just to hear you speak. I've never heard you in this arena like talking like this. So
Yeah.
I'm so excited to even hear and just what's on your heart. So for the city of Pontiac, we was just talking about collaboration. What do you think about the collaboration that's going on? I know you said good job to Tanisha, but let's kind of talk about what collaboration really looks like to you. Because it looks like you've been collaborating and going out, not just in Pontiac, but around. What does collaboration really look like?
But with her, let me just say, with you though, it's like people are, when you have a good collaboration, people come to you and they invite you.
Yeah, they
You know
bring
what I
you to the
mean?
table.
And
Yeah.
they bring you to the table. So that's kudos to you. But go ahead and answer a question. I had to say
it's not always that way. A lot of times I'm orchestrating events, so I'm calling other people also. I've called other people to me and I have both, collaborated and worked together on events, expos, because I took a leave from it for a while because, like I said, I had lost all my inventory. I was not motivated. Like God had me in a waiting period and he was talking to me and helping me trying to figure things out.
Well, stay right there, because how did you re-up? Like, what did that look like? Because if you had to, you hustled and got all the stuff you had, 20, 30, you said 30,000?
It was almost $30,000.
So you have all of this inventory going. Let's talk about that.
So the city of Pontiac had a grant. I applied for it and I received it, and that helped get my business started again.
That's good.
And I know there was a lot of, talk about the grant money and what people are doing, who qualified, all of that. But I've been in the city. People see me working. I did the application, and I talked about that loss in my grant application, and it helped me get back afloat.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So shout out. I would say something one side. Shout out to Mia if she's still watching, because we have your gift card. So
Yeah, Mia,
you need to
we gotta give it to you. Mia.
reach out.
There she is, Mia Danielle. Hello.
I love Mia.
Let's go. We love Mia. Yeah. One thing I love about Mia, and I can say the same about you, is she's not a gatekeeper, and you're not either.
At all.
And so she'll
Collaboration, that's what she
you'll
does.
Be if she in a room and she notice somebody needs something and you do it, she'll call you. She'll speak your name out. So I appreciate her for that. And so, you talked about collaboration, but what's next?
As far as
What's next?
Oh, for me?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
well,
you.
tonight I have my first production.
Woo woo!
So again, there's layers, there's foundation.
Uh-huh.
Divine 26 Productions is the thing now.
What is Divine 26 Production?
Talk
That
about
is
it, talk
everything
about
film.
Okay,
So
everything film.
Yeah, so I executive produced my first film.
All right.
I told the story. I had somebody write the script for me, and now tonight we're going to see it on the big screen.
So who was the writer?
Crystal Ken Tarver.
Okay.
A young lady.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Shout
love
out
it.
to Crystal.
Anybody we know in the film?
Rose Pitt is in it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rose
Okay.
Yeah,
Pitt.
you got Crystal the Doll in there too. Those are the leads. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
So we have our tape. Can we play the trailer,
Yeah.
please?
Is we went out to the club or
I bet he was buying hoes drinks left and right all night.
I'm not gonna go down there with all the guys and women.
Nah, I know exactly what I want.
It was nice meeting you, Dre.
look, Candace, just be careful. Cause niggas like Dre, they ain't shit. When you see that smile over there on his face, he definitely got a bitch. He probably talking to her right now. You need to stop all this crazy shit
and let that bitch have him.
But now it's my turn to bet on love, being the judge and jury. And I'm trying to figure out, is it because you're jealous?
So is this based on a true story?
No.
No.
It's entertainment.
All right. I had to get that in there. Is this based on a true story?
I mean, but when you tell a story, you're taking bits and pieces of your life, of somebody else's life, something you've seen, something you heard. So it's just this movie is not one of those I'm telling my story moments. This is the first one, so it was written with drama for the Tubi audience. I'll just be honest. This is the first one, so it's like, what's going to make me money and be entertaining? Now, once I make that money, I'll have money to invest in passion projects.
Passion products. I mean, passion
Projects.
projects.
This is solely for entertainment purposes.
Because I was feeling that a little bit. I'm like,
Listen.
Right.
That resonates with you. You a little crazy.
No, baby, listen.
shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
I think we've all in our lives had that moment where we fell for somebody we ain't had no nerves falling for, or we did something crazy about a guy or a woman, and we like, why would we do that? Why did I feel that? What was that? That was not okay. How could I be so dumb? So
So he's talking to you over there. You must have did something crazy for a woman. Because we all did something
Or a woman
crazy
did
for men.
something
Or
to
crazy
him.
to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is so.
Just go with us on it. Just go with us
Go
on
with
this
it, Sassy.
producer.
Right. Just Sassy said, look, I gotta go home.
Right, I gotta go home.
So
It
I'm
may not be right
excited.
now, but you know.
We didn't but let me just shout you out right here. You got some completed projects. My ex-lawyer, The Perfect Affair, Tell Her You Love Me, Trust the Series, Greed, and The Night Nurse. But you got some upcoming stuff, Money in Shambles, Repercussions, Right Man, Wrong Woman 2. Now, I think I've seen Right Man, Wrong Woman 1. Woo, y'all, she plays some characters. Hi, my name is Danielle and the Second Wife. So I know these new things is coming up. She has some movies out, y'all, that my mouth was hanging up like, oh my goodness. So when they ask you, how do they pick you for parts? Like, do they just call you and say, I got a part for you? Or is there a part that resonates with you and say, I think I want to work this one?
So it's a kind of a mixture of things. Sometimes I'm just networking, going to events, talking to people, just 'cause that's just what I do. And they say, oh, you know what? I think you may fit this role. And then there's sometimes when I'm submitting audition tapes or going to physical auditions. Or sometimes I just get a call and they offer me a role. Just because I think at this point, people kind of see my work and they know, where my strong points are. And so sometimes I just get offered roles. But it's a mixture of things.
Is it competition?
Not really. Now, if you want to be honest, we're all competing for the same roles. I think, but for me, the way God has been doing things is just like, I know what's for me is for me. And so when I don't get a role, I'm not like, oh my God. It's just like, maybe God was protecting me from something, or maybe this just wasn't for me. But like I said, with the journey that I've had, I can't really say that I feel like I'm competing. Like in reality, we're all competing for the same roles, of course, but I don't feel like I'm competing, because if I don't get a role, which there's been roles, I've been offered an audition for a lead role and didn't get it, and then they offered me a supporting role. I still took the supporting role. So I don't feel like when I don't get it, that, I just felt like the lead role wasn't for me, or that role in that film, period, was for me. So,
what roles have you turned down, though? Is there any roles that you have turned down?
I have turned down some.
Absolutely not.
I have turned down some roles, and most of the time it was the production company, or I just discernment. Like, it was just like, yeah, no, this probably isn't for me. I'm a pass.
Yeah, this is good. So. I love it. Because you're teaching me some things that I didn't know about this. So let's kind of talk about, like, how do you juggle momhood and the day-to-day? So what does a typical day look like for you?
Busy from the time I get up to the time I go to sleep.
And what time you wake up? Because you said you early.
Various times, it depends. So I've started substitute teaching, and so when I'm not filming, I try to sub during the day. So it could start at 6 a.m.
What schools are you subbing at?
So I am in the Pontiac School District. So I've mainly been subbing at Pontiac Middle School. I have done the high. I have done ITA. But I don't think I really want to do the younger kids. So I haven't taken any of those jobs. I've also been in Detroit private schools. But I think I just want to stick around in Pontiac now. Each district has its own pay scale. Pontiac does pay the least, but again, I've been feeling this pull towards youth. And so, I choose to like primarily stay in Pontiac.
That sounds like that's your next project. That's your next.
I don't know what God is doing.
But it's smart though, because that's also, you're in an area that can utilize more help. I mean, that need more help.
It's gonna elevate it to the next level.
And so, okay, good.
Yeah, so I sub. I do the clothing brand, of course. I kind of struggle with that because when I'm filming, I could be filming from 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock at night. And so I got to find someone who could, work the store so I can have consecutive hours. So I'm struggling with that, but we going to figure it out.
What about mommyhood, though? Like, how do you balance?
So I was going to say that one for last because I might start crying.
You can cry. This is a free space.
I've been a crybaby this year, and I know this is a God thing, but I've been crying about everything. So the filming, the clothing, the subbing, and then, oh my God, my daughter, she's graduating this year.
I know it.
She's a senior.
We've watched her grow.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I don't post my daughter a whole lot on social media. But this year I have been because, this is
like... You don't post her, but you have funny stories.
Oh, no, for sure. Because my daughter is a comedian when she want to be.
Listen, I'm telling you,
she gets on my nerve, her and my dog. And that's another thing, the dog. Oh, my God. But anyway.
What kind of dog you have? What kind of dog you have?
Aussie Doodle.
Oh,
and
Aussie
Doodle.
He get bigger, right?
Wait a minute.
No, I have a mini Aussie Doodle.
Aussie, wait a minute. I'm Aussie Doodle.
Australian Doodle.
Yeah, it's Australian Doodle.
Can you pull up an Aussie Doodle? Can you find one?
Because the big doodles,
they get huge.
They get huge.
No, I don't have a mini.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's like 25 pounds.
He's not gonna get bigger than 25.
No, I've had him for about 4 years.
So you can you carry him around?
No,
he's like 25 pounds. Yeah,
he's too big to carry around.
Yeah,
he's too big. Yeah. He has his own cage, or he run around the house.
He run around the house, but he has a cage.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little spoiled. They are.
They're very smart.
And that's why he's so
dog.
spoiled. Yeah.
So the dog he's protective. Does he bite?
He does.
All
dogs bite. I hate when people say my dog don't bite. All dogs bite.
All dogs don't bite.
Yeah.
But
they do. They will. You will. They will.
All dogs don't bite. Okay.
Doodles.
Now, do he just bite people? No, he'll bark.
Oh, they're cute dogs.
Doodles are very affectionate and very clingy
territorial.
Dogs.
Yes.
So what color is your
So
dog?
he's kind of like this dog right here with the black and white. He's not as dark black, but when I first got him, he was all brown with a white patch. But their coats change a lot as they get older, so you don't really know what their color is going to be.
So what's his name?
Javinci.
Javinci. Lord have mercy. How you come up with that name?
My daughter did.
How did your daughter come up with that name?
The cologne.
It's a designer, and I think one of her friends came up with it, and I just kept it. Now she don't even deal with my dog.
Oh, really?
He's too spoiled for her.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm proud of my daughter. But back to your question, the balancing. So when I first got into acting, she was in high school, and so I think because she was a teenager, it was a little easier to move around. But I also have a support system because, like I said, when I'm filming, I can be gone all 12 hours, 14 hours. And so, her grandparents, like, really played a major role in.
Shout out to the grandparents.
Yeah, helping with her. Like, I could never thank her grandmother enough. Like, her grandmother is, like, she's her. Yeah.
Shout out to your support system.
Yeah.
Shout out, because everybody don't have it.
Everybody don't.
Yeah.
Man.
And I think my daughter might be a little happy because she's like me when she like to be by herself in her room. So if I'm not home bothering her, she's good. That teenager
So
stuff.
are you an introvert? Like when you at home, are you an introvert?
Yeah, so it's crazy because honestly, I don't like people. I don't. I like to sit in my room room and be by myself, my phone is almost always on
Right.
silent.
Really?
Almost always.
So you
That,
don't
that's
be
why
on
it
the
took 2
phone
years.
either?
That's why it took 2 years.
You don't be on your
Yeah.
phone at
No,
all.
I do be on my phone, but I like to get my alerts when I open my phone. I don't like to hear the noise, the
Oh,
ding.
okay.
Wait a minute, you just said you don't like people.
Listen,
You just said
I'm
you don't like
being,
people.
I'm being honest, but I know how to network. I know how. I don't know how to explain it. It's like,
I understand it.
yeah, like if
wow.
I could be in my room by myself and not talk to the world,
Mhm.
that is like the perfect piece for me. Just me, my dog, my bed. I barely watch TV, so me, my dog in my bed, and my phone when I feel like it is perfect.
You gotta give us some last words.
Like
You gotta give us some last words
You
because
gotta
that one you don't like people. I may think that every day on some things.
And you know,
but
let
you
me be
said
honest.
it.
Let me be honest. So God has given me discernment. I can feel energy before you even say a word. So I know all the fake stuff that's happening around me.
really
And it's like, God is like,
shielding.
nope. You can't react. You can't meet people where they are. You have, and it's just like, I think I get overwhelmed sometimes because God, you gave me this, but you don't want me to react. You don't want me, you know what I mean? And so
Sometimes
it's
you
just
gotta be
like,
quiet.
I don't like people.
That's good.
So when you said stupidity earlier, I just didn't say nothing because I feel you. We
Because you
hear,
felt me, didn't you?
we hear people.
but you see how I turned it around, right? I
Yeah.
tried to turn it
I mean,
around when I went.
that's the God in us because God uses us and to be a vessel, and sometimes we have to be the example. We can hear it, we can see it, we can feel it, but God is using us to be an example to them, and so we can't all. They know what they're doing because a lot of times it's intentional.
Yeah.
They want you to react.
Yeah, I think I'll put that
But-
word up today.
But when
Stupidity for the word of the day.
But when you
on
don't,
Facebook.
it's like, okay, she didn't react, or okay, this didn't bother, or this didn't slow her down, or this, I tried to block it, but she's still being nice to me. She's still, giving me opportunity. She's still doing this. She's still, so it's hard. And so I think that's why my peace is at home, in my
got your
bed with
zen
my
on.
dog.
You got your zen in your room.
So you explained it. You
Yeah.
explained it. That's good,
I say
yeah.
stuff that most people won't. And I understand that. And that's
Like
why,
stupidity.
And I understand. That's why, I bump heads a lot of times, but I'm honest.
Mhm.
And I love to have conversations.
Yeah.
There's an issue, let's talk about it.
Yeah, those
You feel
courageous
away, let's
conversations.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Those are courageous
know,
conversations.
yeah.
Sometimes
You
you need
did
to have them.
You did something I didn't like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Because
But most people don't talk about it though.
They avoid
don't.
conversation.
Yeah.
they don't. But I was
avoid,
that
yeah.
person before, so I understand it. And that's why I'm the one that always, we need to have a conversation.
So what age did you become? What age did you start those conversations?
Maybe in the last 5 years.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah.
That is good.
Maybe.
Yeah, I call those
And I
courageous
think it's
conversations.
been stronger in the last 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I think because I've been in this elevation space and God requires it of me. And a lot of times it's just, I used to be the queen of, you know what you did. They know
you was
what
getting
the
back.
they did. What we need to talk about it for. You know exactly what you did. You know
but you
exactly
realize
what you
it though.
said.
You realize it though, right? You realize it, and you just
I
don't
love
forget,
it.
but you keep moving,
Yeah.
right?
No,
She said
sometimes.
she used to be the queen.
Yeah,
Well, I get it, but you still realize when somebody do something, you still realize it, and you still gonna remember it, but you just keep going.
Yeah, but I also realized that a lot of the times, the things that we feel a way about or how we react is based on our own personal traumas and experiences.
That's right.
So something that bothers me may not be a big deal to that person. They may not think twice about it. And so when you have a conversation, it's like, I didn't think that was a big deal. I'm sorry that I offended you. I didn't think that was a big deal. You know what I mean? And so I also realized that. So people don't always know what they do
Yeah.
because it's not a big deal to them.
That's scripture too.
Oh, Regina didn't want to hear that.
Yeah,
No.
but that's
People
scripture,
do
though,
realize
too.
what they do, though. I don't care what. No,
You have to, not all the time.
And not all the time.
No, they don't.
Most of the time, I'll agree with you, but not all the
But
time.
scripture even tell you. Even Jesus said, "Forgive them, because they know not what they do."
Yeah, and I just realized that in the last year or so. Like, and because I've been having so many conversations with so many people, and it's just, and that's heavy too, because it's just like, why do I have to have this conversation again?
Those are courageous conversations.
Yeah, but I think it's God has been working on me while I'm thinking I'm, working on other people or confronting people, and really, He's working on me too.
Well, I'm glad God's working on you because you know what I have.
He gonna work on you too.
Well, this is what I have learned in my older age. Let me just tell you this. I'm gonna give you a little. So, I used to be always the one to be like, okay, it's good, move on. Now you have to separate yourself and take a position on stuff when people do stuff.
You treat
You know
people
what I mean?
how to handle you.
That's it.
Mhm.
You got to treat people, and she's taught me that. You got to treat people how to handle you. You know, because I've always been like, okay, it's okay, whatever. Now I got to take a stance.
Mhm.
You know, somebody call me and they say something. You know, it's okay. I got to put them down. I got to say, you know what? I'm good.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Had a conversation with one of my customers. You know, they went to blah, blah, blah. I had to go back at them. It's because I'm at that point is like, I'm not going to let you just boom, boom, boom.
Mhm.
You know?
It take a lot for me to
You know?
go off anyway.
And
But
I didn't say what it was. I didn't say what it was.
No, because people
I'm just
will try
saying.
you, but you like again.
You gotta be like, I got your number.
You tell you show people how to treat you. So if you continue to get slapped, they gonna keep slapping you. But
Yep.
the moment you say,
Yep.
yeah, that didn't sit right with me, we not gonna do that. I'm not okay with that. They know.
They
And
know.
If they continue, then
That's not gonna sit right with me. I'm gonna say that's not gonna sit right with
But
me.
I love that. I love the fact that you brought out the point that most of the time we're triggered because we have some things inside of us that we have yet to deal with, and we get mad at other people because they push the trigger. I like that.
that was a major mirror moment for me in the last year or so.
That's good.
Major mirror moment for me.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Well, a lot about you today.
All right, so what if people want to get in touch with you? If they want to purchase some merchandise, if they have an acting position that they want, or if they have a speaking engagement that they want to call you for, how can they get in touch with you?
So, if you want to book me for anything, it's book Vida, VIDAMICHELLE at gmail.com. That's all things booking. If you want to book me for anything, that's my email. If you want to follow me on social media, it's Vita Michelle 26 on Instagram, Facebook, Vita Michelle. And then for the merch, www.shopdivine26.com.
Merch up there.
Periods.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I'm also selling some exclusive merch tonight at the Tell Her You Love Me premiere. So there's a red and black colorway to match the movie and everything tonight. Yeah.
So you're gonna sell the rest of it at your Arts and Crafts because Art and Crafts is going on
Next week, yep. Next
all,
Friday.
all May, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
so,
got 2 more weeks, I believe.
Okay. All right.
This
All right.
is good. Well, y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it. Y'all need to get in touch with her. Listen, all things booking is vitamichelle@gmail.com. And also, you can follow her on all socials. This has been good.
And then we're
Thank
gonna
you.
just finish out and do our current events real quick.
All right, we got some current events, y'all. Is it too late for them to come and see the movie tonight?
No. We supposed to give away a ticket today. We're just going to pick somebody in the comments. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll DM them because this stays up, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in the wheel and let it randomly pick somebody, and then I'll just
Alright.
DM them because I forgot about that.
All right, Regina.
All right, so we have Quest Athletics. Are you ready for tryouts? Tryout Prep Clinic. Come level up before tryouts May 19th between 6 and 7:30, $15. And then on May 21st between 6 and 7:30, $15. Quest Athletics is located at 900 Orchard Lake Road, Pontiac, Michigan, 48341.
All right. The Pontiac Recreations is having the Parks and Recreations presents the Meal Dam Fun Run 2026. That's Saturdays, May 2nd through September 5th, 2026. It's located at Bodette Park, 786 Orchard Lake Road in Pontiac, Michigan. This is for adults and seniors. The run starts at 10 a.m. You can register now at pontiacrecreation.recdesk.com. This is in conjunction with District 1.
And I think that's Chris Jackson, district. I took that from his page. So we got Save the Date, which is the Stump the Violence March Rally, which is Delia's actually event that she does every year. The speakers are Marcus Kelly, Faith Brown, Percy Glover, Christine Lynn, and Tamika Ramsey Brown.
And shout out to them. This is their 16th year annual event. So
Yeah.
Sweet 16.
Yeah, Sweet 16.
Yeah. So we already announced Quest, but this is season 18 for them, and this is Transformation. And so tonight, Tell Her You Love Me. This is Love, Lies, and One Choice. The movie premiere is tonight, May 16th. The red carpet starts at 7 p.m. Showtime is at 8 p.m. This is at the Bel Air Luxury Cinema, 10100 8 Mile Road in Detroit, Michigan. Vita Michelle is giving out tickets. She's going to go back and she's going to put your name in the wheel and you will win tickets for tonight. It's starring her, Vita Michelle, Crystal the Dial, Rose Spit, Monet Champion, and Sabarian Boo Sledge. So y'all need to get there tonight. Showtime is at 8, red carpet at 7. All right. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Happy Saturday, everyone. See you same time next week.